Assalamu alaikum, my name is Shania. I have been Muslim since 2017, so it's been about 6 years now. I converted once I moved to Sydney, and alhamdulillah, it's been a good experience.
Talk to us about Shania growing up in her teenage years.
So I grew up on the Gold Coast, Queensland. So it was, to be honest, it was good, yes. The freedom that you had, it was always, just carefree. So yeah, that was the main part.
And what was your faith before Islam?
So I was baptized when I was younger, but I was more spiritual than following the religion, to be honest. So that's the reason why I ended up having a lot of questions.
And at what stage did you start looking for another religion or faith?
So when I moved to Sydney, I became friends with another Aussie Revert as well. She showed me the religion. So once I moved to Sydney, that's when I started to have quite a lot of questions, to be honest, because things just didn't make sense and I couldn't find the answers to them. So that's what led me to start asking more questions.
At what point were you interested in Islam?
So once she had showed me the religion, I then started to get some more answers to my questions, and that's when I started to do my own research. So I started looking at more books, started to watch lectures, go to classes as well. So yeah.
What kind of questions did you have?
Just more so, who is God? What happens once we pass? Why are we here on earth? What is our purpose? SubhanAllah, when I was actually reading the books and everything, it had, again, the science proof. So it was on how the earth was formed, on how the mountains as well, and just how the science, you can't deny it with the Quran as well. Just everything matched up, and with the answers, you can't deny it. So it was just pure truth behind it. So that's when it hit me as well. I was like, you know what? This is the religion that I want to follow. And Ramadan was actually starting to come up. And when I was reading the prayer in Arabic, I wanted to find out in English on what it was meaning. So that's when it was just like, you know what? This is the religion that I need to follow.
Did you have any problems in your life before Islam?
Before Islam, my life was more so carefree. Yeah, it didn't have a purpose. It didn't have, a way of life. It didn't have answers. It was just more, worrying about this dunya.
Do you remember the day that you took your Shahada?
Yes.
Talk us through it.
So the day I took my Shahada, I went to MIA Mosque in Liverpool. And there's a family that I became very close to when I was looking into the religion. So I call her Khoto. She was actually running a female class that day, and she asked me if I would take my Shahada in front of the class so they can see, an example. So I took my Shahada, and alhamdulillah, that was the first Ramadan that I started to fast as well.
Talk us through the first time you put on your hijab in public.
The first time that I put on my hijab, it was liberating. It was a sense of purpose. Full shopping spree, of course, so that was definitely needed, but it was just, how do I explain it? Calming, and this is the right thing to do.
Talk to us about how your family and friends reacted to your Islam.
So my family, they were like, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. So alhamdulillah, I actually had it quite easy with the family, except for with a lot of my childhood friends. Yes, unfortunately, I did lose some comments, just like, you've still got that towel on your head, everything like that. Why are you pretending? It was a bit of a shock, to be honest.
What's sisterhood like before Islam and after Islam?
There was no real sisterhood before Islam. After Islam, it is the most warming thing possible. Everyone is just accepting. Everyone is just wanting to guide you on the right path. Everyone is, showing you the correct way. If any information, it's like a family, honestly. I've never experienced anything like it after Islam.
What was your biggest struggle as a Revert Muslim?
Biggest struggle would be trying to not really fit in, but find my way, find my place, to be honest, and find the correct direction.
And what would be your message to any non-Muslim out there who may be considering Islam as a faith?
Islam is not what you have been told. It is the way of life. It is the truth. It is peaceful. Just have a look into your own research. Do your own research. Read books. Have a look at some videos. Try and go to classes if you can. it is not what we were told when we were growing up.
There's an example of what we were told and what it is.
What we were told is that, it's a hateful religion. Just everything that you see on TV, that's not the way. That's the way that the media wants everyone to actually see it to be. The way that Islam actually is it's united, it's peaceful, it's the truth, it's, a sense of direction. It's nothing with how we've been told.
What's your favorite verse in the Quran?
Surah, what's it called? Surah An-Nas. That's my favorite verse because it just shows Allah's mercy. It really does. So alhamdulillah, that's my favorite one.
What have you got to say to people that make comments about Muslim women being oppressed?
Do your research.
As a Muslim woman, have you ever come across any other Muslims that have said that Islam has oppressed them?
No.
Let's talk about having fun as a Muslim. Is it possible?
Of course it is. Fun is not just, going out and partying and doing all this. No, alhamdulillah, life is beautiful. You can go and do activities outdoors. You can go to family barbecues on Saturdays. You can be in Sisterhood classes, which have events, during Ramadan as well. All the sisters meet up for dinner. That is fun. That is pure. That is, the best thing possible. Just, yes, you can definitely do that.
What's the thing you dislike most about Islam?
The thing I dislike most about Islam, nothing, because it gives you, as I've been saying, it gives you peace. It gives you a sense of direction. It gives you respect as well. So, no, there's nothing I dislike.
If you had one to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what would that be?
To show the truth to the hearts that are blackened and to lighten their hearts and just show them the correct way.
Shania, do you regret it?
No, it's the best decision I've ever made.
The world embracing Islam.
Comment.
Follow us.
Please like.
Subscribe.
Share.